Hey everybody, this video is for those that are too busy to cook but they want to eat something very healthy. First off, start with a very heavy duty pan because we're going to, I didn't show it here, but I cut up, I think 3 potatoes and I seasoned them very well with a little oil, a salt, and pepper, and I just turn them over in the skillet. They are really good this way, and they are very healthy for you without too much fat in the pan. So this is going to be the base, I guess you can say, of the quick meal that we are doing, especially when you don't have time. Here, I'm definitely just removing them out of the skillet. I think having a heavier skillet is better because I have a very thin skillet and it is not that good for doing stuff like this. So make sure that you have an old Magnolite skillet or some other type of skillet that you know is heavy duty where your food won't burn too fast, okay? So I've plated them here. They look so good. And guess what, guys? They're so healthy and delicious. You know that these are real potatoes, so you know that these are real fries. When you go to McDonald's, you don't know what you are eating. So I'm using some ketchup here, which is, gonna really help the meal out greatly. I've taken some tomatoes and cucumbers. With my cucumbers, I always cut them like this, where I don't leave all of the green on it, but I just cut them a little bit so it could give it a little different look, but also a different taste as well. I've already washed my tomatoes here, and I'm just going to go ahead and begin to cut it up to just make a quick salad. Remember, you don't have time to cook, and you might be just coming home from church or from work, and you just want something very healthy to eat. And so here I am just cutting up all of the vegetables that I'm going to make for a little salad that I'm going to put on the side. Now I'm taking the time to really season. You really have to season your vegetables. I love my vegetables to be seasoned. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using some salt and pepper here, and I'm going to go ahead and cut up a couple of other pieces of cucumbers, and I'm just making sure that I'm mixing all of the season up together. It is it's better to season your salads before you eat it because the season takes a little time to set in and it does make a big difference. So here I have some pre-cooked beans. You're maybe thinking, what does bean have to do with this? Well, it really is a good source of protein. And this meal was actually an excellent meal. So I have my beans already frozen. And here I'm going to just add some barbecue sauce. It doesn't have to be this name brand, but whatever name brand you choose. I'm just adding it to the ketchup. Guys, I cooked something not long ago and I added barbecue sauce on top of it. I'm going to have to show that meal, but oh my goodness, it made a world of difference just having sprinkled barbecue sauce on top of the meal. So I'm definitely, I pre warmed or went ahead and warmed up in a microwave my beans that was already pre cooked, and I'm just going to plate it here. What makes this easy is that you are already having your beans cooked. I always try to have uh, black beans cooked in the freezer because I really like black beans a lot. And so there is where I am just using the tomatoes and the cucumber as a salad. You don't always have to have lettuce for your salad, which for me, I don't use lettuce anymore. I use kale. Well, everybody, I hope that you understand that eating healthy and working out is something that you have to work at, okay? This is very healthy right here. You don't eat meat all the time to have a protein. You have your vegetables and your potatoes, which is a good carbohydrate. You know, a lot of times people want to work out and they want to do things like lift weights and they don't have enough carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is what's going to help you and to fuel your body, and so that you can be strong enough to work out. So protein is going to make the muscles, and then carbohydrates was what's going to give you the fuel that you need. And so this is an actual balanced meal right here. Depending on whether you want to maintain your weight or you want to lose your weight, it depends on how big your plate should be. Me, I'm a size 6. I do not want to lose weight, but I want to maintain and even maybe gain a pound or 2. So this may be the size that you need or less, because the actual plate size that you would probably use, this would be the plate size that I could use. But let me give you, you have to use smaller plates, which is, this is drastically smaller. You have to use smaller plates so that you can know how much to put on your plate. Your food should not be piled up on the plate. It should be a good amount like this, okay? And this is actually too much for a person that wants to lose weight. So you want to make sure that your plate is smaller and your proportions are smaller, okay? Again, I hope this helps you. I'm just trying to be a blessing to those of you that are out there trying to live well. Some of you have questions, I'll get to them. If you have recipes and stuff like that, please share. We want to know what you are doing and what you like, okay? The beans were already pre-cooked. Let me give them a taste. I already know how they taste, y'all. I take my time and make my beans right. All I can tell you is good. And the potatoes, you can do them in the oven, or you could do them on top of the stove like I did. That's 3 small potatoes, just cut up small, and you know, there you go. Oh my goodness. The trick is that you have to season the potatoes and put a little oil on the potatoes when you you put the oil on it first, and then you season it. Potatoes goes really well with salt and garlic powder. Thank me later, okay? Thank me later. And then, of course, you know about the salad. I do not eat salads unless they're seasoned. I've had people to ask me why my salads taste differently, and it's because I season my food, okay? You have to season salads or it just won't taste good, okay? So this is what I'm gonna be eating on today, one of my meals, and this is how your meal should look. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna finish up this meal, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.